Welcome back to part 29 of Sonic Superstars. Last time... Alright, hold on, I gotta move the table. I gotta move the freaking table. Alright, last time we got to Lagoon City Zone Act 2. This time we're gonna go into Sonic, because this is Sonic Superstars. I played all the characters. If I can't beat a level as Sonic, I'll just switch to a different character, because maybe that's what the Lord intended. Sand Sanctuary Zone Act 1. Alright, apologies if you can hear some rumbling, some tumbling in the background. That is my this like idea. Hold on a second. Okay, the rumbling tumbling is my laundry machine in the background. This whole idea of like a sandworm circling like this was taken from freaking Sonic Lost World. There was a dragon. I forget what it's called, but it had a really good soundtrack. It was a dragon, and I actually might have an episode of it on my channel. Well, I know I have an episode of it on my channel, but oh, what the hell? What the heck? What the heck? Why? Why does it do that? Why would it do that? Like, this is what I'm saying. You tell me to use the power up here. No, I'm gonna restart the level. Let's just restart the freaking level. You tell me to use the power up, and then you launch me into an enemy. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. What? What? How am I supposed to know that there's going to be a thing there that's going to, like a moving railway that's going to send me? Why does that bounce me off? Why is this game so ass? Like, why is this game total ass? That's crazy. You couldn't, when I was killing those enemies, I couldn't even see them to kill them. I knew on the third time of going up that they were there. Which again, I get, maybe I'm supposed to. Why? Why are there enemies that just are in the freaking way? Like, it's one thing to be in the way, it's another where you can't see them. Like, it's not, I can't react to that. There's no getting around that enemy. You want me to play like a freaking Mario game where I walk through the level. Don't even press the run button. That's not how this game works. That's not how Sonic works. Why would you? What's the point of having something up there if I can't go up there? This doesn't make sense. I don't like this game. I don't like this game. I don't like this game. I said it. I don't like this game. I don't fuck with this game. Fuck this game. Like, I basically have to wait till the enemy turns around. Like, that's not Sonic gameplay. It's crazy because these things are from Metropolis Zone, or I'm sorry, Oral Ocean Zone. Oral Ocean Zone? They have an Oral Ocean Zone, I believe. Or I might be thinking of something else. That's from Sand Zone. That's the other thing too. They're like, oh, we don't want to reuse Sonic zones or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, well, you'll just reuse gimmicks from every single zone. And again, I get it. Mario does the same thing. Mario does the same thing. But how is it that Super Mario Wonder is getting crazy reviews? People are actually saying it's living up to its name of being wonderful. Okay, IGN said that. I watched like the first 30 seconds of the review to be like, okay, is it good? Alright, it's good. I'm gonna play it regardless. But I just don't get why Sonic just isn't fun. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's true that like Sonic is a game that should stay in the past. Maybe it's true. Maybe Sonic shouldn't still be around. Maybe we should retire him. You know, like me, like, why is that there? Like, this is the thing, right? You have all these different enemies, and it's not clear how you're supposed to interact with. How am I supposed to interact with this dragon bouncing thing? How am I supposed to interact with this weird rope thing? Like, it's frustrating because. And then look, my momentum doesn't carry. The momentum doesn't carry me to get off of here. It just. Nothing about this game makes any sense. And why does that spike ball not hurt me if I'm not? Well, shit. I want that shit. Oh, I can't get that. I can't get it. Well, fuck you too. Yeah, I don't really mess with this game. Like, part of me is like, oh, maybe I'm just becoming a terrible gamer. But another part of me is like, nah, I don't think it's that. I think it's that, like, you put an enemy that I can't kill in the way. I have no other way. Like, how else am I supposed to go? You just throw me at him. It's poorly designed. The stages are poorly designed. There was never a point where those Orbinauts from Starlight Zone were placed in a way that made me that forced me to hit them. There was never a time. You could always see where you're headed and decide, okay, I'm either going to wait or I'm not. But in some situations where you're just flung into the enemy, it's like, what's the point? And then this, you make it incredibly difficult for me to get to where I need to be. Like, this isn't a good mechanic. This is not a good mechanic. It's almost like there's too much goddamn waiting in this game. Like, it doesn't know if it wants to be a precision platformer or to actually be a Sonic game. Because Sonic has never... The lowest path on Sonic never required precision platforming. It never did! You could get through the game if you had only a pinky on your left hand. You could! Because Sonic games are not difficult. But year after year, Sonic makes difficult games not because the game is challenging, but because the mechanics do not work as intended. Plain and simple as that. Again, what is this slope? What is this slope? And then what's this rock? Like, what's the point of this slope? What's the point of that slope? It sent me backwards when I hit it straight up. Like, what's the point? I was like, don't miss the freaking checkpoint. And why? And almost just why are these levels so long? Why are these levels 5 minutes long? Sonic levels were never 5 minutes long. I'm not buying this game on Switch. I thought I was gonna buy this game on Switch so I could play it on the go, which I never do. But like, play it not on TV. I'm not buying this game on Switch. Sonic Team's not getting any more of my money. I'm never buying a Sonic game at launch. Mark my words. This is the last time you see a Sonic game at launch. Unless it's made by the freaking Taxman. If it's made by the Taxman, I'm getting that game. You'll notice if you stick around to the end of these episodes, you'll notice that the playlist side link at the end is not a Sonic Team Sonic game. Rather, it is a Sonic... what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to hit you? It is a Sonic fan game, Sonic and the Fallen Stars. Sonic and the Fallen Stars had its issues, right? I thought the bosses were a little bit janky. Particularly because the art style was kind of weird, so it was harder to tell what was happening. And whether you were hitting the boss, probably because it didn't like flash the same as other Sonic games. That said, oh yeah, blue things you can hit back. Is this Cuphead? Like, is this freaking Cuphead? Look at that. Can't even get past it. Can't even get past it. Piece of shit. What was I saying? Oh, Sonic and the Fallen Stars. Sonic and the Fallen Stars. One, more or less, I would say that's a better game than this. Honestly, for having never played it, I was able to get through that game no problem when I first go. Oh, shit. There's no time to react to anything. That's what's frustrating. Is that death? That should be death. Why is this a 2-minute boss fight? It's literally been like 2 minutes and 15 seconds. I don't think Sonic Team knows what we want from a Sonic game. I mean, Sonic Frontier is great as far as control is concerned. It was, see, the thing is, look, you can't tell, based on those dust clouds, you can't tell which enemy's going to be showing up where. You just have to guess. Maybe the enemies that come first are always the blue ones? Maybe. I don't know. In a world where there's so much to have to deal with, it's like I don't want to have to memorize Sonic levels. I just don't. Yeah, on my Pixel Watch, I'm still getting notifications. Project Orion game trophy. It's just kind of weird. Why can Sonic break through that with his feet? They put no effort into it. Oh, oh my, you see this? You see this? That's wacky workbench. That's wacky workbench in a different freaking style. That's so funny. And maybe here's the thing. You run. Oh, there's Knuckles. Why have we only seen Knuckles? We haven't seen Tails. Do they not adventure? Does Amy not go on adventures? Why do they? Oh, maybe it's difficult, right, to come up with a game. Maybe why are there racquetball rackets? Maybe it's difficult. Shitty enemies are shitty. Maybe it's difficult to come up with like game mechanics. Perhaps. Maybe there is. I don't know. I've never, for as much as Mario reuses game design mechanics, I've never felt like a mainline Mario game has like lacked what makes the Plumber one of the best-selling series of all time. Like, Mario can re-release the same game as New Super Mario Brothers, and it's not a problem. New Super Mario Brothers, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, New Super Mario Bros. U, and New Super Mario Brothers 3D, or New Super Mario Land. Was that? No, that wasn't the Slash Really one. Fuck. That didn't happen the first time. Why does the red not hurt me? Like, I'm not mad it doesn't hurt me, but it's just weird because you would think it would hurt me. Okay, fucko, let's get going. Oh, that'd be okay. It looks like a face. Don't you dare. I will say, I think this background's pretty nice. It kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy VII Remake. This reminds me of like a Mako reactor. Go watch my playthrough. I'll finish that playthrough eventually. I have until, well, February 29th, 2024 to finish it. So maybe I'll do that like over the Christmas holidays. I actually might do that because I do want to finish it. Not because I'm going to do a full playthrough of the next game, but just because it would be nice to finish it considering the next game is out. I would not be mad at shorter levels, to be perfectly honest. Like, this is just... Wait, why does that not... It only activates sometimes, which is kind of weird. Oh, I can hit you with underneath sometimes, but not all the time. Not all the time. Oh, God. And like, I realize it's not perfect, but it's just... Oh, God. It's like you want to jump at the enemies, and so it's like then you're being told not to jump, and it's just a waste of your damn time. You see, I'm like at a loss for... I'm at a loss for words because it just isn't. And then the power just disappears. That's cool. Yeah, I think that's part of my problem with this game is there's too much happening on screen. And so for the powers to be on like a timer, there's no easy way to tell like, oh, the power's about to run out, because by the time you like if you look down there, you're not looking at the screen, you can't see where you're supposed to go, and it just seems like a difficult situation. It seems like it wasn't fully thought out. Okay, boss time. Why is this pipe bouncing? Why is this the same boss from Final Zone Sonic 1? Go watch my multiple playthroughs of Sonic 1. Of course it's gonna hurt. Of course it's gonna hurt. Of course it's gonna hurt. He's electric. See, this isn't... You can't control Sonic well. Like, it takes so long to move. If I'm on my left, it takes so long for him to move. And if you miss, there's no... These are not fun mechanics. Just kill me, because I need rings. I'm not going to beat this without rings. These aren't fun mechanics. The bosses are tedious. That's not fun to play. You're trying to just estimate where you're going to land. Sonic was never about estimation. Wait, why am I not bouncing now? Oh, it was a glitch! It was a glitch! Oh, this shitty game has glitches! I wasn't supposed to be bouncing! Wow. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Why are games nowadays so shit? Why are they all so shit? Like, this is a shit game. Holy moly. Why, like, that really makes me angry, because I'm like, I'm sitting here thinking I'm doing something wrong. And see, that's the thing, right? You then wonder, like, are you doing something wrong? Or is it just the game is borked? Like, I'm focusing intently right now because I don't want to. This better be a 3-hitter quitter. This better be a 3-hitter quitter. Like, look, and this boss, he's not doing anything. He's not doing anything. He's not doing, like, and then that attack was just completely unreadable. Like, there's no way to know what he's going to do, so you have to stand away from it. Like, this is a game about memorization. This is a game about mindless... I don't even know. This is a trash game. And it's annoying because it looks good. Like, Sonic has never had an issue about having games that look good. They did a great job with this art style. I think it's fantastic. It's just the product that I have to play through is absolute shite. Press Factory. Okay, they really were like, oh, you know what? We're big fans of Final Fantasy VII Remake, so we're just gonna put this level in a Mako reactor. That's cool. This is gonna be in the slums. This is gonna be in freaking Sector 7. Shout out to Aerith Gainsborough. Bro, what the fuck is that? Like, it's funny too, because I don't usually curse in this game. I don't usually curse on my channel. I don't usually curse writ large. But this is so frustrating because it's not... I played Liza P. I played Liza P on the channel. There were some things that frustrated me, but it never felt like it was completely trash. It was one of those things where I'm like, yeah, maybe the game isn't for me. Maybe the game isn't for me. If I can't see... Okay, think back to Marble Garden Zone. Think back to Marble Garden Zone. You had those crushers, right? You could see the entirety of the crusher. Oh, this is kind of cool. That's kind of cool. You could see the entirety of the crusher to be able to tell that there's going to be a crusher coming down on you. If you can't see the... Okay, what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, you gotta hit the button? That's jank as fuck. This doesn't work as you think. Like, if you hold up and down, you go up and down. But then if you're trying to go left and right, you have to, at a certain point, you have to turn left and right, and then that doesn't work, and then it doesn't work, and then it doesn't work. It's a freaking donkey. All right, am I going this way? No, I'm definitely not going this way. Is this the... Wow. Why are the checkpoints so far away? You see how quiet it got? That's because I have nothing else to say. Shit game is shit. Like, I'm literally about to play it once and just get through it. But yeah, apparently there are multiple stories in this game. Is that like a death laser? Like, what is that? I'm curious. Like, what happens if I let it get to zero? Or to zero or whatever. I'd love to know. Is it gonna like fire upon me? I don't know. It's weird. And see, I don't like all these leaps of faith that the game makes you take. Where it's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna have you jump, and you're not gonna know it's down there. There is no way to know what is down there. This is taken straight from Metropolis. I mean, they're designed a little differently, but that's Metropolis through and through. See, again, let's just put shitty enemies in areas that aren't... You literally can't see that. You literally can't see that. So it could come down and crush you, and there's no way to know. There's no way to know. There's no way to know. It's just, oh, yeah, you died. Sorry, try again. That's not how Sonic works. You can't learn how the game plays if you can't see the thing you're playing against. Even in cyber, I just call it cyber shells. Even in Scrap Brain Zone, you could see the hazards. You could see the hazards. That's the whole point. If you can't see the hazards, what's the point of playing the game? Like that, if I don't jump, I don't see the hazard. Like, granted, you have to jump. I guess you have to jump. Rocket! I'm not controlling this. Oh, there you go. The game plays itself again. Again, no way to know. No way to know what you're supposed to do. Yeah, it's a new game. Sure, it's a new game. You have to learn the thing, but it's like, it's a new game based off of an old character, an old system. What is this supposed to do here? Oh, why is he not invincible? He has his copies come out. Why is he not invincible? I'm gonna finish this, and I'm not gonna play it again. I'm telling myself, why can you, like, I'm not even angry anymore. I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed that I wasted money on this. I'm literally disappointed I wasted money on this. You can't tell that there's a crusher there, and yet it can crush you. And you need to step on that platform to be able to progress. That is horrendous design. There's no way to prepare the player for that, and the only way to get around that is by memorization. That's the only way to get around it. This is a terrible game. This is an awful game. Please do not waste your money on this game. If you're a Sonic fan, you will hate this game. I hope you hate this game, because I hate this game. That's crazy. I've literally been playing Sonic since 1996, and this is abysmal. Oh, if those came down all the way down there, that would be some crazy. Like, I'm not having fun. There's no charm to this. This is tedious. This is a hassle to play through. it's not like I'm like, oh, look at that cool thing they brought back from old Sonic games. It's like, look at how they managed to ruin the gameplay of old Sonic games. It's like, look at what they did to my boy. Again, no way to know what's above you. No way to know what's above you. No way to know. You just have to go on faith. And Sonic Team doesn't instill good faith in you. It takes your money and it runs off. I'm more inclined to freaking buy Call of Duty this year than to buy another. And I hate Sledgehammer games. I also hate Sledgehammer games. I played the beta. I despise Sledgehammer games. Well, shit. Well, shit. Was it gonna like blow up? I don't know. It's so funny because this mechanic was in the 2D games and it was far easier to control. And that's what's pissing me off, because I love using these things, those little orb things, and then you frick it up. You frick it up. Well, let's see what happens. Is it game over? Yeah, okay, it's just a screen nuke. Why is it a screen nuke? That's so stupid. That's so dumb. I want to finish the level so I don't have to play this again. Just so I don't have to play it again. Is this right where this might be right where I left off? Like, I'm really not even mad. Like, I thought I'd be angry. Because there are times where I play a game and I'm like, oh, I'm angry at the game. But I'm not even angry at the game. I'm just done. I'm just done with Sonic. I'm not playing Sonic Frontiers again. I'm not playing this game again. Like, I'm not. There's nothing fun about this. Again, I had to memorize that there was an enemy above me. And this mechanic does not work like the classic games. Which, again, I get it. It's been 30 years. We don't have to do things exactly the way the classic games were. But when your most recent game, I'm pretty sure those things were in Sonic Mania as well. If your most recent game is doing the same thing, then why in the dickens would you change it? That's... Fuck you, shitty ass Sonic Team. Zest. That's why Blinks the Time Kitten was a shit game, because your bitch ass made it. Oh my god, I hate this so much. Oh my lord. I'm not having any fun. That's what's so crazy. I'm literally not. There's nothing redeemable about this. There's not a single point where I'm like, this is charming. This is what I came here for. It is a chore to play. It feels like I'm playing a worse version of the thing that I like. Those little freaking tentacle guys, it was like, what the fuck am I doing here? And what's the point of having a time section if you can't go, if you can't... Look at this shit. Oh, here's the timer. And I have to go back down. I have to go back down because I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time. If you're gonna have a timer, why then also put these things on a separate timer? If the platforms are on a timer, and there's a timer that will kill you, why would they not be somewhat synced up? Or make them faster so I can get through this area without as much hassle? But no, instead we're just going to make me have to play perfectly to be able to get through this zone on the first try. Again, because these mechanics don't work as they originally did. Well, that looks shitty. Like, you know it's bad when I can... Oh, I was about to say that's a bottomless pit. I'm about to just break the game disc. How do I jump in that? I just jumped in the top of this thing. This isn't even like a spectacle. This looks so stupid. 30 minutes trying to get through. What the fuck is happening? Just hit the ground. This is... I don't need rings. There's nowhere to go. What do you do with all the rings? There's nothing to do with the rings. Rings mean nothing. All I need is one freaking ring. I'm not going to your crappy special stage. Oh, wow. New camera angle. This better be the final boss. Looking like this. Don't make me. Okay, I was about to say if you don't have a fucking skip. Oh shoot! There's no way to know what you're supposed to do. That's such a precarious jump. Like, that's not an easy jump to make. Oh, and there you go. The thing is, because this isn't a one-hit boss, like you get rings for it, I don't understand why. Oh wow, there's no way to know what he's gonna do. There's no way to know what he's gonna do. Because it's a one-hit boss. Oh, thank God. 7 minutes on a Science Zone is not good. And I get it, it's new. Is that final boss? Press factory completed? Nope. Oh my God, this is such a chore. This is such a chore. Golden Capital. Alright, next time we'll come back, play through Golden Capital. Fuck this game. Oh wow, wait, whoa. You can't jump over, you can't. Why is it a turtle? Why is it a turtle? Have a great day.